All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the Silver State Tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round of the Reiki Division, and I'm having a round. I'm on track for the minus 11. I'm thinking around. I've got very little practice in this week, and I'm actually liking where I'm at. This is my normal MO. I like to come in cold and work my way through the opener and into the weekend round. So if you come in with the minimum score, in this particular tournament, the weekend round is going to be wild. But if you come in with a minus 11, minus 22, minus 22, you're going to be surprised at how high you're going to place and in this tournament. However, the people that are in the top 5, top 10, you're going to see some wild scores. But just coming in with the minimum stuff is going to give you some pretty good tiebreakers, but it'd be nice to pick some up. What's funny is I'm on track for the minus 11, but I've had opportunities on all of the holes, and that's really what I want to do. I want to tighten up what clubs I need to bring and what ball that I want so that all these shots just become stock shots, and then it's the shot to the green that's the one that counts. So here, I like to go this direction. If I can play it, I like to go, hey, get over here. Over here. One of my viewers, Mitchum K, and I have had a couple conversations about this. So in the qualifying round, I brought a cat, I brought a katana, and I brought a QB. And I like to be 3 rings off down here when I'm doing curl shots. So I give myself plenty of room for maneuver, maximum curl, maximum right hand side spin, and just a little shy of max topspin. So it's all of the side spin, and then that you can't quite get on all of the topspin. But you want to be about 1 bar short, or you'll run into the rough up here. On the second shot with the katana, I wasn't quite where I wanted to be on this end. I needed to be forward just a little bit more. So one of the things I could do to fix this is I could bring a kingmaker. The other thing I could do is if your red line's here and this is where you're pushing against, so you're pushing up against it here, and then let's say the wind was blowing this direction and you move the wind out. You could move the wind out. That takes the side wind out, and then you could push it forward a little bit and put some of the power back into it. And that'll help get your distance right. What you have to account for when you do this is if the pin was here, and so you pulled it back and you were going for the pin here, when you push that forward, your trajectory, you may miss it in this scenario, you may miss it on the right hand side. Or you could put a little teeny bit of overpower on it, but you could push it back forward and do that, or you can bring a kingmaker. But anything, you could do either one to get yourself that little bit of distance that you need. In the past, I've always played, I think in tournament-wise, I've always played this hole with a kingmaker. Just because it gives you, because I'm trying to do a rough bump down here, and I don't want to have any issues with my red line. So I normally bring a kingmaker on this hole, but because you can hit farther forward, you got to watch when you're out here. So we're not going to be able to put on all the topspin, maybe 3 topspin. I'm going to bring a bigger ball. Which one of these lookalikes do I want to bring here? Rival ball. Kingmaker. And I definitely want to bring a sniper. And I'm going to bring my awesome bag. All right. And the kingmaker's not helping me on the first shot. It's helping me on the second shot. The first shot's just a setup. It is going to affect my first shot, though, because I'm going to be able to be farther up in there, so I can't put on all the topspin. I'm thinking 2 or 3 at the max. But it will help me get deeper into that hole up there. Let's see which way my opponent's going. I'm definitely a fan of this side over here. They're not going to be able to curl that around, so right here they're going to hit it into the rough. There's not enough curl on that, and they didn't adjust the wind out, so it's going to throw them way out there, and they're going to end up in the rough. Now, they did hit it good, and that helped them. But it didn't help them much. They really had no way to make that shot. Not with that. Not with that club. Max, about 3. It's more important to get the max on and then however much I can get on there. It'll be about 3 rings out. Take the wind out, which is 3/8. 100% accurate club, so it's 3.8 rings. And then I'm going to do max curl. Hitting it perfect. I think that's probably the first perfect shot I hit all day. That's what it feels like. And what I could do is take just a little teeny bit of that curl off and add on just a little teeny bit and do 1 bar less than max topspin. I have plenty of room up here. With my rock, I could end up here with that same ball. I could actually go with a katana and I could end up farther up here. It would make the shot coming into the green a little bit smoother, but I'd still have that red line issue on the other side. It's so hard to land on that little island that in this situation right here, I would just hit it to where I was trying to go to because I brought the right club for that. And I'd have options. Alright, where's my red line? I'm right at the red line up there. It's max club, there's mid, so I'm up towards max. One per ring. I'm going to do my orange ring off. I'm going to put any topspin on it. 3/3. Do 3/3. Try and hit it perfect. And hit it great. Anticipation. Anticipation. I've been in that spot I don't know how many times. The deal there is that if you hit it great to the left, you're on an arc. And so if you hit it perfect, you're at this point of the arc. And if you hit it to the left or the right, you're on a lower part of the arc. And when you're doing those rough bumps, what can happen is that if you hit it great to the left or the right, you can end up catching that rough a little bit more and it doesn't feed out. So you look at it and you go, wow, I should have added just a sliver of topspin on there, but you don't want to make those type of adjustments unless you're hitting the ball perfect and you're not ending up where you want. So in a hole like that, I can't learn anything from that because I didn't hit it perfect. And this is definitely a hole that I have most of my achievement for dunking has been done on this hole, doing this exact same shot right here. Hitting it great to the right. I'd say a good 90% of the dunks that I have in this game are from that right there. I play a lot of shootouts where I'll go out some days and I'll do shootouts, and all I do in the shootouts, my goal is to beat people on the course, and if I don't beat them on the course, then I do dunks in the shootout. And it's amazing how many dunks I get in shootouts, but that hole right there, that shot, I've been in that spot I don't know how many times. All right, another just getting the minimum score hole. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Tuesday qualifying round in the Silver State Tournament. Thanks for watching.